Hello there.
Hey, you know the vibes are always positive, baby, with these reactions. And today, Auntie Mariah Carey is leading on with the positive vibes. She is leading us into this reaction. What's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film student here for Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shooting a shot. And today, we are up to episode 4 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia season 3. We have been watching this show for the very first time, and we're having a blast with it. We are having an absolute blast with this series. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Do I still wait to, reveal the episode title, for the reveal of the episode title, during the episode, or can I just read about now? Or they are still punchlines? Like, can I? That's just the question before we get into the reaction. I just want to ask that. I hope you guys have been enjoying the reactions. It's been a fun ride thus far. Like I said, we haven't missed a day of uploading still with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The streak lives. The streak lives. I don't know how long I can carry on this streak, but ever since the very first episode of season 1, there has been an episode a day for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and I hope you guys are enjoying that. We're going to get into the reaction and have some fun with this thing, and as always, let's absolutely freaking smash it. Let's go. Okay, I just saw the episode title on this class before I clicked it. Like, it's so hard
Hey,
not to.
that's a great looking set of knives.
That's
pal.
crazy.
Look at those.
Oh my god,
10,
don't you dare!
9,
No,
8,
no,
7,
no,
6,
no.
5,
Okay, listen
4,
up, everybody.
3. We are right in the middle. Frank, we're in the middle of something very
I got
important.
news. Your mother is dead.
Yeah, right. Nice try. Very funny, Frank.
I'm serious this time. She had a botched neck lift. She's as dead as disco. Who wants champagne?
Bro's carrying on like he won the Champions League final after a death. Cigar, champagne. That's crazy. Now I can see why It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is like a cult hit show, because I feel like obviously these characters are very traumatized and have been through very traumatizing experience in their life, but obviously the entire show takes that trauma, bottles it up, and layers it all with this absurd comedy style in terms of like the way they treat each other, the things they do. And I can see why, I don't know if I'm right in saying this, but I can see why this show would be an escape for a lot of people in terms of like, if you have been through a traumatic experience, or if you've been through this type of trauma, or even like family disputes, stuff like that, I can see why this show will be such an escape, because it's almost as if like what these characters, like sometimes you get those urges and like I feel like those urges are reflected in these characters doing these certain type of things to each other when they were put in those situations where it might be like last episode, a hostage situation, or like, the family will, and in this case here, if Barbara is dead, the will and inheritance is going to be, a thing of debate, because that type of stuff in the legal world gets really ugly, and I've seen it firsthand. Like, it can get so ugly, because if you're not mentioned in the will, for instance, you can still have a rightful claim. You may have a rightful claim, depending on like, if you're raised by said person, or like the relationship with said person. So it's gonna be interesting to see, because yeah, this could get mixy. But yeah, I can see, like I was saying, I don't know if I'm right in saying this, but why this is like sort of like a cult hit show, like why it has a large following, because of how unhinged it is. And these characters, like I was saying in a couple of reactions ago, they've been through such traumatic experiences, but it's the way they react to such traumatic experiences that I feel like it provides an escape for a lot of people who have similar traumatic experiences in their life. Listen, I still think it's a decent show. It is good at the moment. But my favorite comedies, my favorite sitcoms of all time are still It's Everybody Loves Raymond and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They're my top 2, because I think maybe I grew up with them. That's why, like, they're the ones I watched with my dad as a kid, and maybe I have that connection to him that probably I didn't have to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia growing up. And because I'm watching it now, listen, it's still hella fun. It's still great. And maybe I will change, maybe I'll change my tune as, I gradually watch the show. But yeah, I still like am enjoying the show, but that's just my opinion on it thus far. I just wanted to provide my take on it in terms of like, how it deals with, these traumatic experiences the characters go through.
I am so sorry. My apologies. I'm so busy.
A few words about my wonderfully warm and caring mother.
No, just get to the
Let's
reading part.
Get on with it,
See?
man. Let's go.
They want the inheritance. That's it.
Which one of you is Frank Reynolds.
Yo.
Yo.
Okay. Frank, I have something here that I need to read to you from Barbara. Frank,
Barbara may be
if
dead,
your
but
fat monkey heart is still beating, then congratulations. I want you to know that I hereby leave all of your money to Bruce Mathis and a nicer penis.
You're giving all my money to that jerk off.
You know, Mr. Reynolds, I'm reading what's on the document.
Why are you giving it to him?
I'm not
She barely even knew him.
Yeah, I'm not giving any money to anybody, you see. I'm just reading what's on a will.
Where is that rat bastard?
Sir, I don't know.
Because I want to smash his face until he's dead. Killed dead.
Frank, we
Killed
forget about
dead.
Bruce.
I
Mom
wanna
just
kill
gave
him.
away all of our money.
You know what? We should just move forward, okay? For my darling son, Dennis, presumably. I give you my house
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah,
We
now
can-
it's starting to make sense.
on the sole condition that Frank not be allowed
We'll
in.
never let him in.
that's alright.
Deandra, you get nothing.
That's
You
an
were a
absurd will,
disappointment
bro.
and a mistake.
A mistake? We're twins. We were born at the same time. What are you talking about? You're not making any sense.
Tell that bitch it doesn't make sense.
Okay. I'm reading the words that someone else wrote, okay? I don't know your mom, never met your mom. In fact, I'm certainly not speaking to your mom now because she's dead.
Yeah,
I love this
she's
lawyer.
dead. We're venting because we're frustrated.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore. Always been a
Whoa,
whore.
whoa,
you know,
what about
I love the
jewelry?
crash
Does it say
out.
anything about
It
jewelry?
does say something about the jewelry
Okay.
in here in that
So this is not the lawyer that, you know, wrote up the will for Barbara, right? Why don't they go to that lawyer? Because like I was saying before, they could contest the will here. Like there is a rightful claim to contest some of the contents in the will. I feel like, I don't know how, you know, family law works in the US, but like, I feel like they do have a claim here, especially with Bruce Mathis not being in their lives for like, for the whole 30 years, like at all, not being a presence at all. But maybe he didn't get the chance. I don't know. Like I said, it'll get ugly.
she wants to be buried in it.
God damn it!
Oh,
God damn it!
She's taking it into the grave.
I tell you what, you son of a bitch, I am very disappointed in you today.
Very upset with you. You tell her for me that I will be in touch with her somehow.
Yeah, tell her she's a bitch.
I love how they think the lawyer can speak to the dead.
I know it can be difficult.
Hey, thanks for the house.
You know, I didn't give you the house. That's not how this.
It's all on the lawyer.
situation
It's all on the
works.
lawyer. It's like he wrote it up
Okay.
right there. Hey,
Jesus Christ.
Dennis will take the house. Dennis will take the house. That's it.
What's your plan?
All right.
Nothing has been enforced at the moment.
Call Brucey
That's the
on
funny
phone
thing.
and tell him that you want to introduce him to your new fiancée,
Who's that?
me.
This is crazy.
Man. Okay, I'm devastated over here. We need to throw a big ass party because I need to be amongst my friends. Let's call the crew. Let's round the boys up.
Round the crew
and let's
up.
have a kick-ass party.
We got the diary. And the
Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town.
Boys are back in town.
Charlie and Dennis.
Hey, it's a start. It's a
What
start.
about all our friends, dude?
Yeah,
Where
what
are our
about,
friends?
uh,
Dooley. Call Dooley.
Dooley.
Let's call Dooley.
Dooley loves a good party.
Dooley.
Dooley in the house.
Right?
Dooley's in the
Killed himself.
R.I.P. Dooley.
Yeah, about 2 years back now.
Long live Dooley.
Yeah, just real sad thing. For him and his family.
Terrible. I knew he was
Very sad.
very depressed.
How about let's call Stash? Let's get the Stash man. Stash? Stash man? What'd you do?
I set him on fire.
Son of a bitch. All right, forget him. Forget Stash. I don't like him anyway. Let's get Z-Man.
I banged his sister.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, so wait a minute. What are we
That
saying?
was
We got no friends?
Looks like it, right?
They've cut off all channels.
That hits home.
Whoa. Boom.
That's terrible.
That's,
Guys, do you realize what that means? To tell of our great adventures and our glorious triumphs.
Oh,
we gotta make friends.
all our triumphs and our tales, and we need to preserve our legacy.
That's
I
our
swear,
legacy,
if they
bro.
go for the
Our
homeless
legacy.
people
So
here
let's go out
again,
and make some friends,
Okay,
right? Let's
as
do
their
that. But
friends.
First, who wants to burn through a good chapter of this diary?
How's the ponytail look?
It's ridiculous. Why? I don't understand why you're wearing this whole getup. Bruce has never even seen you.
Deandra, if we're gonna pull this thing off, I gotta turn into a liberal Yahoo just like Bruce. Now, when he gets here, I want you to hold my hand through the whole thing.
I won't do that.
Look, you've got to stop thinking of me as your dad and start thinking of me as your fiancé, Seamus.
Bro,
Seamus?
please try and think of a less creepy angle.
Deandra, my little girl, how are you doing? Are you okay?
Well, no, I'm very broken up inside.
Let's say we all bring it on in for a hug. We're doing hugs. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed the funeral. We were in Uganda doing a lot of work with the AIDS crisis there.
AIDS? You touch anybody?
I'll get him some books.
He's grieving and
Sure,
yeah.
sure, but you seem to be holding up okay. And
It's funny that I seem like that because I'm not holding up okay. I'm very sad.
He's like, I'm sorry I missed the funeral, bro. I didn't. I thought the funeral was still to come. Like, I thought that was gonna be absurd, but no.
I'm
there's
devastated.
nothing tougher than losing a
Oh, it's
Just
the
skipped
worst.
over that.
And it's
Barbara's dead.
So
That's
she gave
it.
you all of our money, huh? All of our fortune. She gave it to you. Weird, right?
Yeah. Good news is it's all going to go to help the less
Yeah, I knew it.
fortunate.
I knew it.
Every penny.
Oh, well, that is good
It's a done
news.
deal.
Oh, well, that's actually why we brought you here. Oh, see, Seamus and I have a plan.
I think I know exactly what you and Seamus need. Can you sit tight? You just sit tight. Sit tight. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay.
Okay.
They're gonna they're gonna be in for a rude awakening.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
Burn these clothes.
Tracy, cancel all my appointments. Yeah, it's time for my daughter and that idiot who raised her to learn a lesson.
Come
Guys,
on,
I don't know
Bruce.
if I'm feeling
Come
this
on,
flyer
Bruce.
idea.
Really?
I mean, it's
What up? We're three cool guys looking for other cool guys who want to hang out in our party mansion.
Sounds a little gay.
yeah, it does sound gay.
You know what? Right? Nothing sexual.
Good. Okay.
Fitness encouraged.
Beautiful.
That sounds confusing.
Do you think so?
I'll put dudes in good shape.
Oh, there you go. That's all.
I like dudes in good shape. Okay, but we also need a guy who's funny and fat. We need a funny fat
We need a
guy.
funny
'Cause every
fat guy.
crew has a funny fat
Well,
guy.
no, I'm the funny fat guy. so
You got
don't
one.
worry about that.
Yeah, you're also not funny. I want somebody who does observational humor.
Oh, you know what? That would be good. Observational humor.
You know what, guys? I'm just gonna put nothing sexual again, just to reiterate.
Underline.
Please,
Okay.
please, be
Smart,
very clear
smart.
with that.
And I'm thinking that the flyer should be in the shape of a beer mug. Nothing sexual. Dudes in good shape encouraged. If you're fat, you should be able to find humor in the little things. Again, nothing sexual. Underline.
Okay.
Great.
I have no problem with that.
Now, let's go meet some men.
Nah, man.
Mix things up a little bit. Here, why don't you just take a look at that flyer there?
Bruh.
Is this a penis?
Penis? No, it's a bicep.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, right. The
Okay.
party mansion.
Yeah, you're gonna be perfect, man.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll
Okay,
see you
good.
there.
I should give him some more for his friends. Son of a bitch.
Penis? No, it's a bicep.
Bro, I just had the most perfect
Oh,
blonde
is
guy
that-
slip right through my fingers. I mean, I had him in the palm of my hand and then he was gone. You know what I mean? I mean, this guy would have been perfect for you. What's up with this beefcake? Is he coming to the party or what?
Big time.
Great.
Nah, he did.
I had him in the palm of my hand and then he was gone. You
Wait, oh, sorry. That looks like
Penis? No, it's a.
that looks like
Would've been
Sam
perfect for
Witwer.
you.
Sam Witwer?
What's up with this beefcake? Is he coming to the party or what?
Big time.
Great.
Nah, he
The
didn't read
voice
flyer.
actor for
No,
Darth
I read the
Maul
flyer.
in Rebels and
You
Clone
didn't
Wars.
understand.
I understood it.
Is it Sam Witwer?
Oh, okay.
It does look like
Okay,
him.
we need to take a second look at this. flyer, I
Yeah,
think.
dude. What?
Guys, check out who I just met buying a crossbow. This dude is the shit.
I shall use this crossbow to pierce my broken heart.
All right, dude.
Do you know how hard it is to find a passionate guy like that these days? They don't make them anymore. You should have seen how passionate he got when I showed him the dick flyer. You knew it was a dick? Well, yeah, we changed it. I thought you guys were changing it.
It was always meant to be a bicep.
Well, then why didn't you cut it like? Because it looks totally like a dick. I thought, all right, let's go with the dick thing. It's more masculine anyway. I mean,
Good
shit.
point.
If you want it to be a bicep, it needs more veins.
I can't wear this, but I can't promise that I'm
Sexy
not going to go
what?
berserk if he tries to give me AIDS again.
Surprise!
These are some of my adopted children.
Go ahead, guys.
This is your new home.
Ooh, Matt, here come our guests. Come on. Okay, how did you get these guys again? Oh, they're college kids. They just went down to Penn. I reeled them in with a couple of white lies. Now put your game face on, buddy. We got a legacy to preserve. Here we go.
Why do they look like?
Welcome to the party mansion, bitches!
Get your asses in here.
Why are they dressed like Roman senators?
You are gonna get so much shit shoved up your ass tonight, Four Eyes.
You're gonna be talking about this night for the rest of your lives.
Dear Diary,
The dance was a total disaster. I cried myself to sleep again last night.
Why is this guy trying to sound like Antonio
Mom
Banderas?
forced me to wear the back brace,
Zorro.
and all the school chanted "Aluminum Monster."
Oh man, aluminum monster.
Reading
that
Dee's
is
diary.
hilarious.
No, it's not hilarious.
Ugh. Babysitting a bunch of orphans was not part of our grift.
Yeah, well, it's either that or digging up Mom, which for the record I'm still very into. But I'm willing to do whatever we need to do to get this money, Frank, okay? If we need to adopt a couple of orphans, fine. We'll get the money and we'll take it back.
Can you do that? Is that possible?
No, I'm sure they have some kind of a return exchange policy.
That sounds good. What?
I can't give her some money.
I'm not giving a shit. What are you talking about?
May I speak to you two in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah.
You two have such a great vibe.
Yeah,
I'm
the
ready to
vocabulary
write a
around the
check
children
right
is
now.
great.
I just want to make sure that I'm helping you.
How long's your boy been passed out, bro? I don't know, a couple of minutes. I'm just worried he's gonna wake up before we throw him down those stairs.
Bro, they probably OD'd the guy.
You're kidding, right? You're not really gonna throw him down the
He
stairs.
said he wasn't a
Just
drinker.
throw him off the roof. His mom just died. Can you have a little compassion?
My mom just died, all right? The least you could do is let us throw your buddy off the roof.
I'm totally gonna tell Eric how much I like him tonight. Even though Daniel was like all over him today in school. It is all part of the healing process.
Someone's going, yep, I knew something. He's going off the roof. Probably just killed a man.
We started in so many ways.
Seamus, perhaps you should start by kissing her neck.
This is crazy, bro.
No, because we don't kiss.
We don't kiss.
If
at
this was
all.
the McPoyles, no
kiss.
issue,
It's
but
unusual, but okay. Okay, tell me, just tell me what you are into.
Bruce having the
I
time
like
of
to
his
watch,
life
so I'm gonna
executing
bounce
this
off
here.
bed, and
We're waiting.
we're saving ourselves.
We're saving ourselves. It's so important to me and to him to do that,
Right.
and I think that
Save
maybe
ourselves.
that's what the tension is that you're feeling.
It's all
Pops right back
sexual.
on
Why
the
so
bed.
sexual?
You know, I'm also a licensed minister, so why don't we just do a wedding, like do it tomorrow?
Yo, Bruce is
'Cause I've been
everything.
thinking about it, and I should never give the money to an unmarried couple anyway.
He toying with them, man. He having the time of his life.
Okay.
Ain't no way
Family
she.
and friends,
The
we're
lengths they are.
gathered here to
Family and friends, two guys in
share in the declaration
bonded.
of a lifelong commitment between this man and this woman, Deandra. You take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, Seamus. You take this woman to be your wedded wife.
These guys are so shameless, man.
Well, then, by the authority of God and the laws of the great state of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you man.
Made me so happy.
Yeah, and you just married your daughter, Frank.
You know who I am?
Of course I know who you are. You're the little asswipe who raised my children and turned them into animals. Who lie and steal and take advantage of people and contribute absolutely nothing.
Lay it on the table,
society.
Bruce.
Make sure you're getting this.
I can't believe Ernesto's missing this. He's got
Go
to
get
see
him.
it.
Go get
right?
him. Go get him.
If you knew who he was, then why did you do the whole ceremony?
I
The
was
camera
just trying to
tripod in the
push you
background.
To your limit, but apparently you have none. So
I hate to interrupt. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Bruce, can you just pronounce the man and wife again? I want to get that in a close.
Again?
Oh, yeah.
You
do
wanna-
the thing where you like. And yes, of course I know who you are, and you were getting so angry.
Retake, retake.
Oh,
Bruce,
yeah.
can you make him kiss this time, though?
Yes, sure. May I see the camera for just a second from this side?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm going to take this and give it to the lawyer, and you're going to lose the house because you violated the conditions of the will. Frank was not
that's
to
right.
set foot
That's
in
right.
the house.
Bruce, come on, man.
He's
Dad,
technically
Dad,
not
be
in that
cool, man.
house.
Like,
He's on the property, but he's not
that's
in the
right,
house.
you know
You
what I
are
mean?
acting
That's
like a real
ridiculous.
bastard, Bruce.
You're the most horrible people alive.
Oh,
come
that's a
Talking
little
like
bit
That's a lot.
going
That's a lot to say.
Man, don't be like that, dude. Now I'm gonna lose the party mansion. Thanks a lot, Frank.
Whoa,
Man.
guys, where you going?
Hey, how did they get free?
Oh, come on, we're just having a little fun.
Do you guys still want to be in our crew? I don't think so. You know, I don't think they're gonna go off and tell about our great adventures and our
Doesn't
glorious
seem like it,
triumphs,
right?
are
They are,
Well,
and
at
you're
least
gonna
we
get
still have
arrested.
events.
Yeah, whoops. No, he robbed your house.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that the grift didn't work out, sweetie.
We could still go get Mom's jewelry.
I'll get the shovel.
Bruce just saying what I've been saying since the beginning of the show. Bro laid it out on the table. You guys are the worst people in existence. Damn, man. Damn. No one mourning Barbara's death this episode. No one cares. Oh man, maybe I don't know. Like, is that it? That's the end of Barbara. She was kind of pretty funny to see on screen sometimes as well. Just like her mannerisms and her attitude. I think it was like fun to experience. But yeah, I guess we'll get new additions, you know, throughout the show, and obviously, like you guys have said, recurring characters. But yeah, another, you know, solid episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You know, I don't know what you guys expect out of these reactions sometimes. Do you expect me to laugh out loud a lot of the times? Because like there hasn't been, I think maybe the Ducks versus Wildcats episode, that's the one that got me a bit with Charlie reffing, but there hasn't been out like awesome loud laugh out loud moments yet. But like it's just amusing to watch in terms of like, you know, seeing what Bruce said. You guys are the worst people, you know, ever. Like you guys are absolutely terrible, and it's just interesting to continue to see them be that way, and not, you know, try and change at all. But yeah, like I said, it stems from the childhood, and Bruce said that you're the guy that raised these kids into monsters. That's it. Oh man, and the boys trying to take advantage, you know, by documenting it, and then it just, you know, backfiring on them. So yeah. Oh man, you know, they take one step forward, you know, Dennis with the house, don't know how to use it, don't see it as an investment at all. Yeah, party mansion, and then we're just gonna, you know, drug 2 kids from, is it Penn State, or like from Penn? That's it. We're gonna commit crimes in the house. That's it. Oh man, terrible people. But I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. It's been your buddy Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.